used to use these Microsoft tools only rather than using these visualization tools, any of the visualization tools. Okay, in Excel also we can prepare some type of graphs and all, we can prepare even in Excel. So they used to make in Excel and send it here, there. Okay, so 6 years ago. Okay, so now, so we are making use of this Tableau as the visualization tool. Most of the companies use this Tableau as a data visualization tool here. So first of all, why we need to use the visualization tool is, suppose if you represent everything in the Excel without the visualization, okay, if it is in the form of a data, right? So in order to go through the data, understand and take the decisions from the data, which is a time-taking process to the organizations. It's a time-taking process to the organizations. Whereas the same data, if you represent it graphically, okay, some of the things even a layman also can easily understand by looking at this. Okay, so that is the power of the visualization. If you convert the data into the visual form, anyone can easily understand, but they may not know what are the numbers and all, but they can easily understand by ups and downs of the bar graph or line graph. We can easily say that, okay, it is the trend is like this, ups and downs on this so and so year, so and so month. They can easily make out something from that particular visualization, right? So that is the power of the visualization, and there's the reason like why everyone is moving now into the reporting the visualization tool, the Tableau as their visualization tool. So this is a data visualization software, Tableau is. Okay, and so this is a GUI. So it's a GUI, that means a graphical user interface, means drag and drop. It's nothing but drag and drop software. This majority portion will go with this drag and drop here to represent the data visually and all. Okay, so what we call as a GUI. And then once we receive the data, we do the data visualization using the Tableau by the help of drag and drop. And finally, what we are going to present to the client, this is at the high level I'm giving the flow, then we'll go step by step. Okay, so finally what we'll present to the client is in the form of a dashboard. In the form of a dashboard, this is the final outcome what we give to the client here. This is a, we will see later how to create the dashboard once the session starts. How to create a dashboard, what are the do's and don'ts on the dashboard, all this stuff we'll discuss later once the session starts. Okay, but the final outcome what it goes to the client is in the form of a dashboard, and some clients also will ask the storyboard here. Okay, this is mainly helpful for presentation purpose, this storyboard. Okay, so once the session starts, then only we'll see like how to build a storyboard, what are the do's and don'ts, so what is the use, how to make it in a presentable mode. Okay, so all this stuff we'll see later. Okay, so this is at the high level. So this is the visualization using the data. Okay, we do various visualizations like bar chart or line chart or pie chart. What are different types of charts we have? With the help of this majority portion, we'll go with the drag and drop. And then finally we'll prepare the dashboard, and we'll also prepare the storyboard if required or suggested by the client, and then share it here. Okay, this is the high level, the process flow, how it goes here. Okay, now we'll see about the data. So I'm talking about the data visualization data. Okay, so we'll talk about the data for some time. So when we talk about the data, who will give the data, from where we will give the data, and to where we will extract the data. So who will give the data is the client gives the data. So to whichever the client we are working, the client gives the data to us. Okay, in which format the data will be, it depends on the client to client. Some clients will give the data in the flat files, what we call it as a Excel, CSV. This is what we call text files. These are all the flat files. Okay, so the data can be either in the flat files or in any of the databases. It can be in any of the databases. It can be in the Oracle, it can be in the Teradata, it can be in the IBM Netezza, it can be in the Google Analytics, wherever it is the data. Okay, so that means the underlying thing is wherever your data is located, we can extract that data into the Tableau for performing the visualization. To perform the visualization, we can use the Tableau wherever your data is located, in whichever the format it is located here. Okay, we can bring that thing. So that's about the data thing here. Wherever it is, we can bring it here. We can perform the visualization using the Tableau. No restrictions for that. Okay. Now, then coming to the versions, the version names. So Tableau has introduced several versions starting from 6, I think, and then 7, then 8.0, 8.1, 8.2, 8.3, then 9.0, 9.1, 9.2, 9.3, and then 10.0, 10.1, 10.2, 3, 4, and then the 10.5. Different versions Tableau has introduced so far. Okay. So these versions are nothing but like the model names of the phones. Okay, these are the different versions. So version to version, there will be a slight difference will be there. That means some more new topics might have been added, or in the existing version, some of the things are not performing. They might have corrected that thing and they might have released that as a new version into the market. Okay, so if any new things, newly concepts added, or in the existing version, they might have modified or optimized some of the options, then they will release that as a newer version into the market. Like our mobile phones, if you take iPhone or Samsung or Xiaomi, whatever it is, they come up with the different models. Everything is the same, right? So only thing is like slight difference between the features or the camera quality, picture quality, whatever slight difference between this. There we call it as a models. Okay, this model, that model. So yeah, when it comes to the technology, we call it as a version names. Okay. Yeah. Any questions so far?
No.
Okay. So that's about the versions. And then, so it comes to the competitors. So what are the competitors? We cannot say it's a direct competitor. It's way far away from this particular Tableau, but like Tableau, what are the other visualization softwares which we have in the market is ClickView, Power BI, SSRS, BO. Okay, like this to mention, there are 25 plus visualization softwares in the market. There are 25 plus visualization softwares in the market, of which, like I just mentioned, few only here, ClickView, Power BI, and all. And no particular visualization tool is comparable or is close to the Tableau here. Tableau is far away from all these visualization tools. Okay, Tableau is the #1 visualization software in the market, and that particular ratings will be given by a company called Gartner, where this company is the rating company, where it gives for all the technologies, for technical, for reporting, for visualization, for each and every space. This company will give the ratings every year based on the usage, based on the dollar value, based on so many things. They will take into consideration and give the ratings. And Tableau stood the #1 visualization software from the last 6 years. It stood the #1 visualization software. Even though there are many in the market, Tableau stands first from the last 6 years. So these are all the other visualization tools in the market here. Okay, so there even I have seen ClickView and I have seen on the Power BI also. Okay, to perform any task, any calculations kind of thing. In Tableau, where we can find out like pretty straightforward functionalities or straightforward options where we can easily make use of that options to perform the task. Whereas in the ClickVia Power BI, it's not the same like how Tableau performs the functionality. Okay, where you may need to use one or two different functions to arrive to the same task here. In terms of the functionality, in terms of the look and feel of the software, okay, in terms of applying the filters is pretty much simple in the Tableau compared to the others. And in terms of dashboard preparation, okay, it's pretty much good looking in the Tableau. And the color combination, mainly the font, the color combination is pretty good looking in the Tableau compared to the other visualization softwares. And on top of all those things, Tableau is pretty much user friendly compared to the other visualizations here. Okay, like this, there are many reasons between the Tableau keeping very good far away from all the other visualization softwares because of all these reasons, and there are many other reasons also why Tableau is the #1 software, visualization software. Okay, so that's about some of the other visualization tools, or you can also call it as a competitors, because it also deals with the visualizations, right? So you can also call it as a competitors here. Okay. Right, and then coming to the products. So Tableau has introduced several products like Tableau Desktop, Tableau Reader, Tableau Server, Tableau Pocket. Tableau Pocket. Okay. So these are the different products introduced by Tableau here. So the one which we are going to learn and the one which we work in the organization is using the Tableau Desktop product. If any project comes from the client side, you build this thing, this is my requirement, you please perform this, perform that, all these requirements, to fulfill those requirements. Yeah, any question? One answer. Okay, fine. So if any requirement comes out to perform the visualization or to build the dashboard or storyboard, all this stuff we will do using this particular product called the Tableau Desktop product. Without this particular product, we cannot work on the project. Okay, this is the product. So for the requirement wise, when it comes, or the hiring side, when say they will not call with the Tableau Desktop, we'll call it as a Tableau developers. And even for the job postings and all, it comes with the name Tableau developers, but not with the Tableau Desktop like that. Okay, so Tableau developers or Tableau graphical presenters, people call with the different names here. Okay, so Tableau developers. Okay, using this desktop. And hey, Tableau, yeah.
This is Devang. Just a quick question. I think you already answered my question, but just wanted to double check. So for an example, any person who is preparing a dashboard is considered to be a Tableau developer based on your previous statement?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Tableau Reader. Reader is something like the name itself is suggesting read. That means it's only for read-only purpose. This particular product is only for read-only. That means which cannot be edited, modified, deleted, added, which we can't do anything with this product. Then who will get benefited from this? Who will use this particular reader product is, it's mainly for the management purpose or for someone who don't have the Tableau software installed on their machines. Suppose if you have prepared some nice visualizations and you have prepared some dashboards and you want to share it to your top management, where your management doesn't have any Tableau product or Tableau software installed on that machine, because whoever works on the project only will be purchased the license, because each license costs $2,000. So, and your top management will not sit and work on this particular product, but that company will not spend $2,000 just for a sake of just viewing the reports. All right. So then what they do is they will install the Tableau Reader on their machines, then they can able to view. Even if you share your reports, whatever work you have done, if you send to your top management, they can at least view the reports what you have done, but they cannot edit or delete, modify anything, but they can at least view your reports. They cannot edit, modify, all this stuff they cannot do, right? So for that purpose, the Tableau Reader software will be used. That means whatever you prepare, and if you want to share it to someone else, and they cannot directly open like this. So the supporting Tableau supporting file should be there. Then only you can able to open that thing. Suppose if you don't have the Office installed on your machine, and if someone sends you the Excel file or the Word document, you cannot open that thing because that supporting files are not there on your machine. Then you cannot open. Once you install the Office, Microsoft Office, Excel and all, then only you can open that thing. The same like Tableau also. Okay, so the supporting file should be there. So in order to get that supporting files at the backend, where the companies will go with the Tableau Reader product here. Okay, and then comes to the Tableau server, and where the designation comes as a Tableau admin. Okay, so for the Tableau server, so Tableau server, what these people will do, the server or the admin team here is, once a new joinee comes or a person who is going out of the organization, so make sure that he has all the access, a person who is joining. Okay, so make sure that that particular employee has all the access, whatever is required, whether read access or read and write access or only write access, whatever is as per the requirements. This particular admin person will give him the access to the data, so that that employee can access to the data and then build a visualization on top of that. Okay, so this admin role is to give the permissions, whether read access or write access, or if you want to schedule a job, that means I want a particular report to be executed every Monday at 9 a.m. Okay, if you schedule like this, that scheduling task and all will be done by the admin person, the backend here. Okay, so admin persons require very few in the organizations here. Okay, because the main thing is, like, suppose if a project comes with 100-seater, that means a project, a client will tell, like, I need 100 people on this project to work. So then the company has to hire 100 Tableau developers, because they are the one who are going to actually work on the project. But as a Tableau admin guy, company no need to hire 100 people for that thing. Okay, they are just at the back end, make sure that the flow is running smoothly. Suppose if all the 100 developers are running or using the same data at a time, make sure that the system should not go down, or the network should not go down. Okay, make sure it should balance, the work should go in a smooth way at the back end. All this type of stuff will be taken care by the admin person at the back end. So for if the project comes with 100 Tableau developers, the company will not hire 100 servers. They will hire hardly 5 or 10 server people. That's it. Okay, because admin persons are the these developers are the main one who works on the project. Okay, so admin persons are the one who supports at the back end to make sure the work will run smoothly at the back end while accessing different data sets, all this stuff and all. Okay, and then is the Tableau public, which companies will not use this at all. Tableau public, because the name itself is suggesting public, which is open for everyone, public, right? So when you are working in the organization, right, you are going to work, you are going to deal with the data. And whenever you're dealing with the data is always the confidential data. Whether it is a healthcare data or banking data or insurance data or agriculture data or like finance data, whatever the data it is. When you say data, that data is a very confidential data here in the organizations. And the data should not go out of the organization at any cost. It should not. And once it goes out of the organization, there are certain agents will be there where they will penalize the company with millions of dollars. Okay, that's why companies will take more restrictions where it comes. The compliance also will place in this role. Okay, what data can be shared, what not can be shared. Okay, what data cannot be shared. All this stuff at the top level. Okay, they will decide and they'll give that data, which is again the confidential data, and the data should not go out of the organization. That should be within the organization. But when you say the Tableau public, which is open to everyone, okay, so not only the company persons, if you post in the Tableau public domain, anyone even outside the organization, people also can able to view. Once they have an account created in that thing, they can able to view that reports also here. That means which is a public, which is not confidential then. But the company's data is confidential, which they will not show it to the public here. So that's why they will not use this Tableau public domain here. Okay. So that's about these products and the uses of these products here. Any questions?
We're gonna cover first three, right? Tableau Server, Tableau Reader, and Tableau Desktop. Okay.
Only these three will be used. Only that, except the Tableau public. Okay. Right, and then move on to the next one. As well, like we will prepare that dashboard and we'll send it, right? And we'll send it to the client. So in how many ways can we send the report to the client? Is again, the client will tell like, I want the report in this way, I want the report like that. You please share your report in this format, or you please share the report in, or you please share the, or place your report in a particular shared drive location. Okay, so the different ways where the client will ask us to place the reports here. Okay, one is publish in a server. That dashboard what you prepare here at the end, how we will share it to the client is what we are seeing now here. One is a publish in a server. Okay, so the client will tell you please publish your dashboard in the server, so that the client will connect to that server and view the report from that particular space. This is one way where we can share our dashboard report to the client. And another thing is sometimes the client will ask us as an attachment in a mail. In a mail attachment, what you can see here. Okay, you please send your dashboard in attachment and send it across to the team. This is one method. And the thing is place in a shared drive or a shared area where there is a common place between us and the client. Whenever they want, they can go to that particular place and they can able to view the report. Whenever we want, we can also go to the place and view the report here. Okay, it's a common place between the client and us. There's a shared drive. He'll ask us to place your dashboard in this particular shared drive. Okay, and some clients, they'll go one step ahead and ask us to place the images, dashboard images in a PPT. Place the dashboard images in a PPT. PPT is nothing but the PowerPoint presentation here. Okay, some clients will do us. Usually what will happen when we share the reports or dashboard, so some clients will maintain PPT by themselves only, PowerPoint presentation, because if you want to present anything to the vendors or to the clients, right? So we prefer the PowerPoint presentation here. Whatever, even you use Tableau, you prepare nice visualizations, you prepare the dashboard, you've done everything here. But for presenting to the vendors or to the clients, what we do is some of the dashboard images which we feel is very important, which is more meaningful and giving some better insights from the data, right? So those type of images we will copy and we'll paste that images in the PPT and we'll present it to the client here. Okay, so these are the different ways where clients will ask. It all depends on the client requirement, how they want that particular report to be viewed. In that way we will send that report to them. Okay, yes. Yes,
can this be is this cloud based? Can this be?
Yeah, so in the latest versions, okay, so but not much of the companies using still a cloud based thing. Okay, they are just preparing the dashboards and sharing it via the server or as in a shared drive only. Okay, but not companies, very few, you can count on fingers like companies move to the cloud base. Okay, because it has its own challenges. So but still the companies are used to the old method.
Oh,
Cloud based is also there, but not much. Many companies are using that thing. Yeah, so this is about like the Tableau, about we discuss about the data, the versions, and the competitors, the products, and how we'll share it here. Okay, and when it comes to the market, the Tableau market, so Tableau has the beautiful market it has here. It has wonderful opportunities on the Tableau. Okay, so if you have the Tableau desktop knowledge or some hands-on, okay, so the market is extremely good. There are wider opportunities in Tableau, and there are certain companies where along with the Tableau they also have some other additionals also they will ask. Major thing is Tableau. If you have this also as an added advantage, if you have this also as a plus kind of thing, also they will ask here. Okay, so nowadays, as I told, like all the companies are moving into the visualization for better representation and all, and for that majority of the companies are using the Tableau. That's why irrespective of the domain, whether it is a pharma domain or a healthcare domain or insurance domain, irrespective of the domain, now everyone are using the Tableau. That's why I told like we have the wider opportunities. Okay, and a lot of opportunities are there on the Tableau here, and with the combination also few companies will ask like Tableau with SAS. Okay, they will also ask this combination here. Okay, but Tableau is a must in that thing, where if we have the Tableau knowledge, that is more than enough actually to get into the organizations. Okay, along with that, if you have additional, that will be as a added advantage over there. Okay, so that's about the opportunities wise, and all the companies, all the banking sectors or all the insurance, agriculture, irrespective of the domains, and they are using the Tableau here. And for some, yeah, even the cricket associations, so they're also using the Tableau. Okay, so the ICC for some of their reports visualization. Okay, and all these agencies, the BCCI and some other countries, cricket's boards also using the Tableau. Not only the Tableau, they'll use many other things, but in one, they're also using the Tableau for their visualization purpose.